Productions coming at you again. Let's talk about only for the select few men and women in the secret cabals of this so-called Illuminati and all these conspiracies and all these provoked attacks, and they trying to initiate some kind of uncomfortable warfare between the factions of different ethnic groups, far as black people, white people, etc., etc., etc. Now, I'm going to embark on this on a profound level, my brothers and sisters, because it seems to me when you listen to the situation about Hulk Hogan and his racial slurs towards the black collective, and it was brought to my attention that they fired him, from his day job, which was wrestling. And I grew up watching all the guys, Andre the Giant, Junkyard Dog, Rabs and Rick Rude, so forth and so on, and Hulk Hogan. But why would you bring something up that wasn't present? Meaning that it was something that happened in the past. Now all of a sudden y'all have recordings of this man talking about black folks in a derogatory way. Now, my thing is this. I had a little conversation with my nephew and I got off the phone. Now I'm doing this video with my audience, which is the viewers and my subscribers. Now, as me and my nephew was talking, he was saying, I mentioned something to him what we talked about months ago. He said something about Bill Cosby ain't pay his Illuminati taxes. I think that's pretty much, I'm going to get back to Bill too. Pretty much I think that's what Hulk Hogan didn't do. It's something they wanted him to do and he didn't do it. And I watched some other videos about guys talking about that racist dialogue. And they said Vince McMahon says nigga like it ain't nothing. But how come he ain't getting under the fire? Because he's the president, he's the owner, that's why. And people overtopping him and he appeasing them. This is how it's worked. This is like any other order, it's like any other organization. It's a pecking order. And if you don't see that if you don't see that, you just don't see that. Meaning that if you step out of protocol, you step out the boundaries of the pecking order, you're going to get pecked. And that's what's going on. So, that's what happens. And that's it for that Hulk Hogan situation. But my analysis is they're trying to kick off, again, some kind of civil war. This is why they're coming up with all these incidents. So they can inflame the low self-esteem racist mind. Now you have this situation with Bill Cosby. As y'all remember, he tried to buy the network. Right around that time, his son mysteriously got murdered. And then black folks got outraged when he talked about we got to get off our ass. But I talked to my nephew and he was saying they never showed the video. He said, you got to find that video. And he didn't say it like that. He didn't paraphrase it like that. So it was a white media commentary. He said he was spinning it and he spun it the wrong way. The way he said it is not the way he really said it. So it's all kinds of insecurities and no factual evidence. My thing is this. At that time, when he was in his youth, and when those incidents happened, when he was engaged in those sexual activities with those women, I don't really think all of them was not knowing that he was drugging them. I think some of them knew and consented to that. Some of them knew. Come on now. Usually people back then was drugging, loving, funning back in those days. They was doing all kinds of stuff, acids, all that stuff. That was during the day. That was during the 60s and all that. So they was doing their thing back then. So I don't really believe, some of them probably didn't know, but some of them probably did. And what difference does it make? Again, why would this come out now? Why wasn't it out in the open when it was happening to those women? Now everyone coming forth. Now the man admits of doping the women and screwing them. Again, it's an ongoing process of some kind of civil war they're trying to strike and try to get it. They're trying to get it lit. Now we have our Sandra Bland. You got our Sandy. What's her name? Sandy Bland incident. Michael Brown incident. Freddie Gray incident. We have inside warfare with our families, meaning our black families is under demonic attack. You know, I heard of it's this family, either the son or the uncle, whatever. They was the same family. Screwed the girl got pregnant, and they beat the girl so she can have a miscarriage because they wanted that baby to be aborted. This is all family members now. That came across my mind because I was looking at it. You can learn a lot off social media. You can learn a lot of social ills. But all of this is just building up. And y'all need to see the pattern. Now we having these incidents after incidents. It's not over yet. It's gonna be a still long, hot summer. And on to the fall, because we got that 10-10 coming up. 10-10-15. And we have something coming up in August the 1st, I think. It's a Black Males Lives Matter, a Walk Initiative movement. That's coming up. So we have a lot of stuff coming up. We have a lot of people for this new activist movement, and we have a lot of people that's against it. We got stuff, as well as y'all know, going down in the South. We have racial tensions that's pulling the strings. And we have Mount Rushmore, yes. I'm going to tell you about Mount Rushmore. Well, as you know, them presidents were slave owners. Okay. This is not really nothing new under the sun. But why all of a sudden y'all want to take that down? Don't that sound kind of strange to the 100% rah-rah patriots of this country? Whenever something man took time, blood, sweat, and tears to build for his countrymen, and now got to deface him and take him down because of certain racial tensions that's being stirred up by the demonic pressure of the Illuminati. Follow the signs. Flags go down. Slave owners of the past, presidents, deface and go down. What's coming? What's coming? What's coming? It's something else coming. And we don't know. I'm telling you folks, like I said in my previous videos before, we need to be vigilant and pray for our families. We need to pray for these religious institutions. We're being attacked on this satanic plantation. You know, like that I've done a video about Bobby Christina, and my thoughts and prayers and my condolences go out to that family. As soon as I looked on the internet, you got these crazy, disrespectful cats, and I asked y'all in my video, put the flag down, meaning that half of these guys talking about, oh, she's sacrificed. Look, man, look, that's disrespectful. And I truly believe no one knows that for real unless they know what's going on in the inner sanctum of that family and in that show business world. If you're not in it, you just piggybacking off of somebody else's videos and critiquing people's videos and spinning their words and trying to get some views. You people, not all, you people, segment of your people, the segment of you people, y'all like shit under my shoe, because that's how pissed off I get. Because all y'all want to do is throw shit in the game that's not even true. First of all, do your studying. Do your research. Then make a video. Stop riding other people's nut sacks and other people's vaginas, okay? And do your own study. And then come out with something that's factual. Now this is about to come to the end of this prolific video of renowners. And I ask my subscribers to keep subscribing. Tell people about All of My Productions so y'all can learn something instead of looking at that dumb shit y'all be seeing on the internet. Realize you living in a world that's secretive. You living in a world that's not secretive. You living in a world that some people hold stuff back from the masses because they want to keep controlling the masses so they can stay on their throne. And that's what it's all about, for select few only. We are on a course, a crash course with the fire. If we don't wake up and take heed and stop, we gotta stop going in avenues that we don't know about. If you don't know about something, you need to investigate it. If you don't know about this job, you need to investigate it. If you don't know about a relationship, you need to investigate that relationship. We, especially as black folks, sometimes we go in the slaughter, we go right into the slaughter fields without even knowing they were slaughter fields, meaning that we just run into something and do something without thinking. We gotta stop that. You gotta always prepare yourself with the readiness and have wisdom and have foresight and investigate and go behind the false and find the real truth. Because there's a lot of false texts out here, false oaths, false prophets, false women, false men, false people on social media. So you gotta investigate and do your own research for yourself and come out with your own craft and do what you gotta do and bring the truth to the masses. Get up, get ready, strap up, in the mind, well as artillery. Protect your household, men and women. And you young kids and you teenagers and young adults need to listen to this too. And pray. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but I'm telling you, they're trying to kick off something. And if you don't say it, you're not even living in this reality. All of My Productions. Stay true to the game. Like I say, stay vigilant, pray, seek counsel, seek wisdom and understanding. All of My Productions. Get at me. Subscribe.